Hey guys, let's get right into it. This has to be one of the biggest DIY mistakes we made, and of course we want to share it with you so that you won't make it, and we'll show you what we did to fix it.
We're Daires and Akilah of DIY Power Couple.
So about 8 years ago, we filmed our kitchen makeover where we painted our countertops.
After being quoted over $16,000 just to reface the cabinets and countertops, we decided to do it on our own. At the time, we thought that this polyacrylic would be the best way to go.
We were so excited of how we were able to transform these cabinets and countertops ourselves. And we wanted to make sure we were protecting our work with this top coat.
We were a little disappointed that over the years, it started to look a little dirty. It flaked, and the entire countertop had a yellow tint to it.
It was difficult to feel like the countertop was really clean.
With all of this, we thought it was interesting how the gray and white acrylic paint stayed intact.
The sun and kitchen wear and tear kind of made the top feel rubbery.
In hindsight, now that the countertops have gone through the test of time, we now know that we would not use the polyacrylic again.
So now we're undoing our previous makeover by scraping off this residue. And though it was a lot of work, it was a little satisfying.
Now this is what you may not see on some of the other videos. We're not afraid to show our mistakes with you because you're DIY family, and you know how it is when you're doing a project. Things don't always turn out the way you thought it would. But the good thing is, it can always be fixed.
Our cabinets and countertops are over 20 years old. We're not going to replace them, we're just going to give them a little DIY love.
You might be wondering why we didn't use some type of chemical to take off the top coat. Well, we really didn't want to mess up the acrylic paint underneath. We didn't want to use a chemical that would strip the paint all the way down to the laminate. We felt like that would cause more work and a bigger mess for us.
We decided to just sand down the countertop to make it as smooth as possible. And even with that, there were still some areas with the polyacrylic coating on it.
Did you guys see the cabinet transformation that we did back in the day? Can you believe I'm still using that same can of paint to do these touch-ups? The cabinet enamel held up great.
You stirred that can up so well, and it was still able to be used after all this time.
The reason I stirred it so thoroughly was because one time we used it straight out of the can, and that didn't turn out so well. The paint and oil were not mixed, but I didn't know that at the time. But now I do, and so do you.
This cabinet drawer was the one that had the most chipping and wear and tear over the years.
Another thing that we found out during painting, because we've painted a lot, is that it's best to have a smooth surface when you're trying to blend so you don't see the lines.
It's just amazing how the enamel will blend in and you just feather it in, and then you will have like a whole new drawer once the paint dries.
Painting and touching up your cabinets and countertops are easy kitchen DIY projects that you can do for your home. We're here to give you some ideas and to let you know that it really can be done.
So here's how the countertop is looking right before we paint it. It's been scraped, sanded, and cleaned, and now we're ready to revive it. We did use this product 8 years ago, and we loved how it turned out, so this time we went a little darker to give it a gray quartz look. So it was getting late, and we did not have any more paint trays. So I did what any DIYer would do, and I just used some aluminum foil because we have to keep this project going. We get excited when we see new colors of paint, and this gray was really going to change the vibe of the kitchen. I couldn't wait to see the finished product.
If you want to see the DIY kitchen makeover videos that we're referring to, we'll leave a link in the description. And if you're new here, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you in the family.
We used a foam roller for the application, and it did a great job of spreading this countertop coating on the flat surface as well as the seams and around the sides. This paint is thicker, and you really want to move it across the surface before it dries. If you have laminate countertops like we do, we learned from our mistakes, and this product can just be used by itself. We didn't have to be extra and add anything else on it.
In our opinion, any kitchen DIY makeover that you do to your home is definitely worth it. Paint is amazing, and this transformation was happening with just one coat.
The retouched cabinets were looking good too. Anytime we work with paint that has to cure, it can start to dry really quick and make your foam applicator start to crumble. We changed out our foam roller and continued to work as quickly as possible.
You pull it off like that, yeah. Right here.
So if you have some paint left over, make sure that you have it nice and tight, and then you can keep it for later for touch-ups.
Yeah, because you never know if you're going to use that same color again down the road. We thought we were done, but we decided to add texture to make it look like a quartz countertop. We got some paper towels and did a similar process as we did before.
What's nice about painting laminate countertops is that it's a very easy beginner DIY project, and you can create any style that you want with your design, whether it's a quartz look, a marble look, or even granite.
The great thing about it is that you don't have to worry about making a mistake. All you have to do is add more paint to update your design. This DIY is budget friendly and a quick way to transform your kitchen.
We used white paint that we had on hand to create a smooth pattern that would still have hints of color for visual interest. And now we know we really don't need a polyacrylic protective finish on our countertops. Check out our new paint color and pattern. I absolutely love this. So what do you think? Did the darker gray quartz look give it a more mature aesthetic?
I liked it as custom. Not only does it look like it's quartz, it looks like it's concrete, and it definitely looks stronger than before.
We'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments. I'm so happy that we found an inexpensive solution to make our countertops beautiful again. And if you like this video, please give us a thumbs up, share with your family and friends, and subscribe to our channel.
And don't forget to turn on your notifications so that you can DIY too.